Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Race Radio, the podcast. We've been out of it for a little bit because we've all been incredibly busy. But we've had Miami, we've had Jeddah just last weekend, and we're back here again today. We're going to do a discussion of all the races about the rookie session, Evo session, and some of the news that has been coming out in the Formula E world. And yeah, that's what we're up to today. So I don't remember much from Miami, I have to be honest. I
It
don't know how much
rained.
you.
Yeah,
It
it was
rained.
raining.
That's literally it.
It was raining. Some people put dry tyres on, some people put wet tyres on.
Yeah. Was it Penske's and the Kiros that
And Nissan.
and
Just
Nissan they were just
Stellantis.
tooling round?
Stellantis got
Stellantis
screwed.
was shit.
Yeah. In
Kiro
theory,
didn't do great.
it was a good gamble because I think it didn't rain during the race. I don't think they kept
No.
saying, "Oh, rain in 10 minutes, rain in 10 minutes," and then 10 minutes would come and they'd say rain in 10 minutes again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in theory, it was a good gamble. Just the track just did not dry.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
all.
I think Sam said they McLaren did the same in Monaco, where they
Yeah.
just kind of gambled
Yeah.
on the track's going to dry up, and then it just didn't. So.
Yep.
To be fair, Monaco, I
That's
don't think
good.
it ever stopped raining. Monaco was
No.
an absolute washout.
No.
Oh, Monaco was horrible with the rain. But in Miami, we did have the rookie free practice, which is
Yes, we did.
good to have a little gander back to, because next race is Madrid, which will also have the rookie testing
Yes.
again. I don't even remember who did the rookie test in.
So it was mostly the reserve drivers plus Pepe Marti because he was allowed
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
to be Kira's rookie.
Yeah.
So Zach O'Sullivan was fastest. I don't know how much I trust the official results because it said that he was fastest, but he did it in 300 kilowatts, not 350. And if that's the case, I want that like envision testing because illegal car. So I'm going to operate under the assumption that he did do it in 350 because I think then otherwise he would have been faster than like Pole.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, he was fastest. Then we had Teo Porcher, Gabriele Mini, Pepe, Nikita Bedrin, Alessandro Giusti, Dennis Hauger, the poor Turkish guy's name who I can never pronounce, Guven, Hugh Barter, Chloe Chambers, and Abby Pullen.
Yeah.
So pretty much all reserve drivers, bar. Is Dennis Hauger reserve still? Or is he just
I'm
there
not
because he
sure.
races? Oh, no, he can't be races IndyCar.
Yeah.
But obviously he was there because he does Indy and he's American and it was in Miami and it's Andretti. No surprises there. But yeah, so mostly reserve. It was only the 40 minutes practice, so mostly reserve drivers. I'm going to assume all of them, bar Pepe, will be in Madrid.
Probably. Depends
full
who's available.
test.
Most likely.
Actually, maybe not.
Actually,
Because
Dennis probably not.
No, it can't. No, not Dennis. But I'm also thinking Teo won't be there because it clashes with WEC testing. I want to say.
I think so. Yeah.
Because I think WEC testing starts the day after Madrid because all the drivers that are doing a dual program are going to have to like flee the site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I imagine Teo won't be doing it.
Yeah, probably not. Dennis will have Indy.
Yeah, Dennis is not involved. Kiro are going to have to pick up a driver.
They'll probably bring in Bianca again.
Yeah, probably.
But why? Like, what's the point?
I don't.
It's just a waste of a seat. I know disrespectful, but she's not ever going to drive in Formula E.
No.
No.
When does like F2 and F3 start?
No, I could not tell you. Gun to my head, no idea. March?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
F2 calendar. That's 2025.
There's
I don't
a couple that may.
26. 6th till 8th of March is the weekend in Melbourne.
Right.
And then the weekend
so I
after.
imagine they're all free.
Yeah, they should be okay.
And then the next weekend is Sakir in April.
Yeah, so they're all
okay. That's
they're
all right
all
then.
free.
So Alessandro's fine.
I
Gabriella's
don't even know. I don't even know
fine.
if he's in F3 or F2. I can't lie.
F3.
Either way, he's free.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had
Is
to
that
I had to
Saka's
go
solo.
and
Is
I
that
had to go and
Sak
racing?
did.
seek
I
out
think
where
Sak is
everyone was
just.
going.
I think Sak is just full-time ambition
Zach
reserve and
Yeah.
is
test. I
Super
I wasn't
think.
sure
GT
if he
and
was
Super
still.
Formula.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was still over in Japan or not.
I think so. I don't know. I investigated and I was like, possibly maybe, but I'll just put it down anyway.
This is when I was trying to sort of like do like an intro for the rookie practice. Some of the drivers I was finding it because obviously most seasons haven't started yet.
That was
A
my
lot of
issue as
people's
well.
like driver records haven't been updated of what they're
Yeah.
doing, or they haven't announced what they're doing. So I was like, trying
That's
to
why I
do
was
like,
like,
where you may have
TBC.
seen them before, and I'm like, because like Chloe Chambers, I was like, I don't know, is she racing this year? No one knows.
Yeah. That's what
I
I
know
had
it's
to, I
not.
had to do TBC on loads.
Yeah, I was
Like-
like previously F1 Academy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're at the stage now with rookie practices and rookie tests where, because we've got 2 new teams coming in next year,
Yeah.
they need these are sort of potentially the drivers who are, because I can't see anyone that's been previously on the grid coming back for these 2 new teams.
No.
So
No,
in theory, we're
unfortunately.
going to
Maybe
get
all.
4 new drivers.
Literally, the only one I can see potentially coming back is Oliver Askew, but that's not even that likely.
I don't
Because
think so.
he's not gonna drive for Porsche, and he's not gonna drive for
No.
Stellantis.
Yeah, no.
No, but I can see. Wait, who is it? And no, never mind. I wanted to say whoever is at Andretti might go there, but Drugovic is not going anywhere.
I don't think so. No.
No. So realistically, we're going to get 4 new drivers in,
Yeah,
and I think Pourchaire's quite likely.
for chair
Possibly, yeah.
for Stellantis.
He'd be quite likely. The streets are saying Gabriele Mini is quite likely, but he'd be more likely to go to Nissan and bye Norman Nasso, our fallen soldier.
Yeah,
But then what
Guvens
happens with
go.
Mitch, you know?
Oh shit! I forgot about Mitch. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
bye Gabriele Mini. You need to get a new job.
Well,
oh,
move along, Unc.
Guven will be going to Baby Porsche,
yeah.
so that leaves 2 seats.
Who else is like Porsche affiliated?
No one, because whenever
No
Porsche
one.
do rookie tests, they bring out some random 15-year-old for a ride. Like,
It could be you. You could
And
be
like,
racing for Porsche next.
like none of the hypercar drivers who worked with Porsche will go to Formula E because they're
God, no,
constantly shitting on it.
because they all hate
Yeah.
Formula E.
Yeah. Well,
So
I don't know. They'll probably just pull someone from like Carrera Cup or something.
Yeah.
probably there's so
Someone
many
that we like
Carrera
never
Cups.
heard of.
And would I
Or
be
just Beckman
correct in
again.
saying that for the Madrid test, it's 2 drivers per team they have to field, or do they
I
not
think they
have
might
to?
be.
Or do they only have to field 1?
Let me check what they had to do for.
Because I don't remember every team having 2 drivers in Berlin. They might have.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
They did because I'm looking at your lovely graphic, and there's 22
Is that
drivers.
from last season?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because they had Dino and Kush for
Yeah.
Mahindra.
I don't remember doing that graphic format last season.
You did that.
It's
You
been,
did do that for Berlin.
yeah, no memory of that.
Yeah, it was Gabriele and Abby for Nissan,
Yeah,
Guiven and Elia for Porsche,
yeah.
Kush and Dino for Mahindra,
Love.
Jack and Fred for Andretti, Callum and Bianca for Kiro, Alex and
Oh,
Ella for
Callum Voisin is a Porsche Carrera driver now because he won the
Tea.
France thing. And he's always in my likes and stories and
Get
anything
him
Porsche
in.
related
I
he
love
does
him.
like.
Get
He's
him in
great.
the car.
I forgot about Callum Voisin
Porsche, if you're
because
listening,
he's a Porsche driver.
get him in.
So
Yeah,
he
so
actually could make an appearance.
Love.
so they did it for Kiro,
That makes
Alex
sense.
Dunn and Ella Lloyd for McLaren, Hugh Barter and Alessandro Giusti for Lola. Boucher and Leclerc for Maserati.
Oh yeah.
Daniel Kvyat and Nikita Bedrin for DS.
If I see Daniel Kvyat at another rookie test, I actually might explode.
No, I love
He's
you.
like 45.
He is ancient.
No.
What the fuck is he doing at a rookie test?
Like, this is the thing, like, when we're in sort of, I think over the next 1, 2, 3 years, we're going to start getting a mass exodus of these old farts.
Yeah.
No disrespect. I'd like to see them take these rookie tests seriously, because then, in theory, if like if they're doing if they're treating rookie tests as like, because if I see Alice Powell in these fucking rookie tests,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start screaming. Like,
Yeah.
I get that teams want to use them as an extra testing excuse, and obviously she's really good at testing the car.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for new talent to come into the sport and new talent with fans to come into the sport, you need to be doing these sort of like tryouts, getting these F2, F3 drivers in.
That's what rookie tests are for.
Like,
that is what it's for. That's
what it's meant for.
and it
Meant
just
to
like
be.
a lot of the time the teams are just like, oh well, we'll whack our reserve out there, get some testing laps in. We don't need to bring in a child.
Because that's what it used to be. Like, you look back at the old rookie test photos, and like half of it is the current grid.
Yeah. So many who are currently driving used to be rookies back in the day.
Yeah.
And yes, so many drivers have been on the grid for ages, but they should be making some space for new drivers.
Yeah.
I think after maybe the first year of Gen 4, I think that's when we're more likely to see your Buemis, your Jevs. I think Lucas keeps threatening retirement, and he keeps sticking around because he's not done yet. I think after this season, he needs to consider it.
I think like Lucas is not done with Formula E yet, but he's done driving.
Yeah, you can.
He is done driving.
Be a driver coach or something. Just get gone.
Become a team principal. Become something in the steward's office. Whatever.
I think he'd be really good in like the FIA sort of like, because he did a lot of the designing for Gen 3 Evo. He'd be really good at that. He understands the systems. He's very, very smart.
He is so smart.
Stinker of a season.
And like, he's been part of the development part of Formula E since the beginning.
Yeah.
Get him out of the car. Maybe, yes, let him test the new cars.
Yeah.
Sure.
A James Rossiter, if you will.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Like a James type of role.
But you're just not doing it in the car anymore.
Yeah.
It's time to let go and let someone else try.
Yeah. Let it go.
Be like Elsa. Just let it go. But I have that with so many of the drivers on the grid that I'm like, you've been there for so long.
Yeah.
As much as I loved Sam and Robin, I am glad that they left the sport.
Leave the sport before the sport leaves you.
Yeah.
That's a football reference.
Yeah.
But Edo, if you're listening, do not leave.
But this is also what I was going to say, because Edo is having a really good season.
Yeah.
Young is having a pretty good season.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
Antonio, I don't know how old he is, but he's been around since like season 1. He's having a really good season, and his hairline's back. So
yeah.
He's rejuvenated.
But yeah, otherwise, like, I think it's good to just be like, you know what? I've had a good time.
Antonio's 34.
No, so he's not 39.
Whoa now. But he drives like he's 19. Especially around the Jeddah Corniche circuit. But yeah, I think Robin and Sam were really wise to like be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm doing
great. I wonder if Norman's going to get there soon though, because he has his whole like WEC thing going on.
Yeah.
It's not like he'd be unemployed.
Yeah, and he's in a really good WEC car as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
pack it
The
up, bruv.
BMW is also great, unless Rust is in it.
Well,
Renault Rest is your Darren Young.
Yes,
he's my
very much.
This poor
He's
man
mine.
catch strays from me all the time. I've not thought about that man in so long. I've not seen that man in so long, but he's just sometimes he's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have something violent against René Rast purely for the reason that whenever Robin and Sheldon put the car in podium positions, then Rast gets in
He
and
goes,
ruins everything.
boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that with quite a few drivers. Anyway,
Oh,
we were not to
yeah.
mention.
But yeah, to
No.
summarise, rookie test should be for rookies, not for testing.
Yeah.
Which, you know, fault finding kitchen.
Let's
But,
see,
you know.
who else do we have? Oh, and Vision always bring out the most random drivers as well.
Yeah. Oh, I
Because
can't
who the
wait to
fuck is
see who
Jonathan
Envision pull.
Hoggart?
Yeah, that was a robot. That had to be a paid thing.
It must be.
Because
they-
I think before that he hadn't raced in like 3 years when he did F3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else did we have in the past?
It's always fun to see who Envision
We had a very
somewhere.
random one with Envision in the past as well. I forgot what his name was. But I'm like,
I
what the
know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
where I
I
was
don't.
like, who
I mean, I
who
know
are
Jack Aitken did it at one point.
yeah,
Jack
but it's
Aitken
not.
was meant to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah, didn't he have a
but then
problem or something?
he was meant to do it, and then he had to drop out because someone got injured.
Oh yeah.
No, he dropped. It was meant to do Rome, I think, and then he dropped out to let Paul Aaron go in the car. So Paul Aaron had practice before he had to race in Berlin because he was covering for Buemi, who was in Spa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does that sound true? Because I might have made that up.
I know that he
something like that.
something happened and he
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
He like stepped aside, but he was like their sim and reserve at the time, and he stepped aside because
Yeah.
to allow Paul to get practice before jumping in for a race weekend.
It was with Spa indeed that. Oh, who was it that couldn't drive anymore? I think he jumped in a DTM car. He had to
Possibly.
or something. He had to jump in another car to help out there, which meant that he couldn't drive
Yeah.
Berlin, and they had to get Paul Aaron.
Yes.
I do remember, yeah.
Yeah, he
Something
was
along
like
those
double booked
lines.
sort of thing. It was either DTM or IMSA. It was one of the two that he was doing at the time.
He did Rome.
2024.
That was Rome 23.
Yeah, and then I think 24 he was meant to do it again, and then
Yeah,
he didn't.
I believe so.
Yep, he was meant to do Misano.
That's it. Misano, not Rome. I knew it was Italy.
Yeah, close
He
enough.
was meant to do Misano. And then something happened. I don't remember what. Because I found the Formula E article.
I think it is to do with the clash because Paul
Yeah.
Aaron was in
Possibly,
Misano because they stuck him by himself for like 5 minutes at the end of the autograph session on the table, and he nearly had a panic
Yeah.
attack. Because he
Bless
just then
his
got
heart.
swarmed, he didn't have any cards, he had nothing to sign, he just sat there like
Help!
Oh.
Help me!
Yeah. I think everything we've all just said is all true and it all links together.
Yeah. A broken
in
clock is right twice a day.
In April, they said that Jack Aitken was going to be driving in Misano. And then I don't remember exactly how it changed.
Yeah,
but
something happened.
he wasn't able to do Misano, and they had Paul Aaron step in because Paul Aaron was able to do Berlin as well because Robin and Seb couldn't drive in Berlin.
Yeah.
So they had Paul Aaron and Joel drive in Berlin. I was gonna see what he was doing in May.
Jack's in WEC, so he won't be.
I don't think we'll see Jack in Formula E ever again. It's been
No,
like
perhaps
3
not.
years.
No.
He's got that Joe seat on lock, I fear.
Yeah.
Which, respect to him.
Let's
It's a
see.
good seat.
I mean, if I was gonna be realistic, I'm assuming we're probably gonna have Giusti, Jamie Chadwick at Jaguar. I'm gonna assume we've probably got
Abby.
Zach at Envision,
Mm,
Abby and Gabrielle are gonna be at Nissan.
yeah.
Chloe Chambers probably will make a return because I don't know if she's got anything else going on. Hugh Barter will probably be in for Lola because he's their like sim driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like realistically, it's going to be mostly the same. The only one would be Kiro trying to find 2 drivers. It'll be Bianca and
Yeah.
someone. They can't poach Mikkel
Maybe-
Jensen again because he'll be in Qatar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Kush for Mahindra as well. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I always forget about
Kush,
'cause
yeah.
They seem to just decide on who's going to be their reserve. They spin
Yeah.
a wheel each day and go, today it's Jordan, today it's Kush, today it's Jordan.
Today's Jake!
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about
No,
Jake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake isn't reserved.
Jake's
Jake
like
is
a
test.
Gen 4
development,
development, isn't he?
He's development and test, yeah, and sim.
Can he develop coming to Berlin so I can see
he
him, please?
develop a job?
No, he has one. But can he do his job and come to Berlin, please? I need to yap with him.
Could we potentially see him in the Stellantis?
I would like to see it.
If he's developing a Gen 4, he knows
Maybe.
Gen 4. He'll know Gen 4 better than Mitch Evans will because Mitch Evans hasn't touched a Gen 4 car.
No, he hasn't. But neither of either of the Mahindra drivers.
Yeah, but
No,
I
but
think that's more Mahindra based because
That
they
was-
decided
that-
last week they're going to commit.
I was gonna say that was
They
Mahindra
decided
issue
literally
for
2 seconds
being
ago.
very, very late.
Yeah, it
And
was
they're
very
just
difficult
like,
to
oh,
decide
by the
whether they were
way.
going to stick around.
They found some
But
money under the sofa.
Okay, wait. Let me get a paper and pen.
Have
Let me
you-
write down who we think for each team,
Well, that's a good idea.
and then
Scenes when
after.
it's me. 2 Chloes, 1
Okay,
Mahindra.
wait. Let's do this in alphabetical order of teams.
Ooh.
So Andretti, who do we think they're bringing?
So it won't be Dennis.
It will be Nerea
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
because she's Spanish.
Yeah. Who have they had
And
in
I
the
don't-
past?
Yeah, I don't know who they'd have second. Who did they have last year in Berlin?
That's what I'm trying to think.
I
Jack?
think they had Chloe Chambers though.
Yeah, I think they had Jack because I distinctly remember getting a Jack and
Oh yeah, they did have Jack.
autograph
Yeah, and
card.
Jack's.
Crawford and I just had it. Where did I put it? Up here. They had Jack and Vesti.
Oh, Vesti, yeah.
Vesti's a touch, yeah.
What's
But
Vesti doing?
Vesti's also done it with Mahindra.
Yes, he has. It was Kush and
Yeah.
Vesti.
He was apparently, I don't know whatever happened to this, but apparently he was in talks with Andre about a reserve role for this season.
Oh.
Oh.
But that was
What's he
like
doing?
ages
Is he
ago.
just
and that
doing
was like,
Merc stuff? Oh, he's doing a bit of IMSA by the looks of it.
yeah, I think he's
Yeah,
into
he's
it again because he was with
a touch of
Cadillac
IMSA.
last year.
Yeah, he was with Caddy because he was in the same car as Jack Aitken.
So he's doing a touch of IMSA, so that might be alright. That could be a shout.
So, Jack Crawford or Fred Vesti?
What's
I think
Jack
Jack will go
doing
in
other
Vision.
than Jack's only doing it? Jack is in
Jack
Crawford
is.
because he's
Jack
only
is-
in
Oh, I
Aston
get
Martin,
them
isn't
two
he?
mixed up all the time. Jack and Zach.
He's just the Aston Martin reserve and whatever Stoffel was there as well. So I can see them bringing in Jack again
Yeah,
because he has done it multiple times for the team.
Yeah.
Is he the American? Yeah, he's the American
Yeah.
one, so probably, yeah.
Oh, Big news.
I get him and Zach mixed up.
Madrid weekend is 12 hours of Sebring, so anyone who does IMSA can't do it.
So it won't be Vesty then.
It won't be Vesty, so it'll be
It'll be Graford.
It has to be Crawford, yeah.
And yeah, then I'm assuming Nerea Marti will be the other one because she's an ambassador and Spanish.
Probs.
Yep.
Bosh, locked in.
There we go.
Okay, that's team 1. Then we have Citron.
Citron. Can't be Pork Chop because he'll be in Qatar.
Yes.
Tatiana?
Maybe.
Again, it's boring. Like I don't
Yeah.
I
want.
know.
She used to race. Like I don't. Realistically, it could be, but it feels like a wasted seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have that with like 90% of the ones.
Yeah, I mean,
that are-
Nerea and Jack doing it's also a wasted seat.
Yeah.
I mean, Citron are still fairly new, so they could just. Who's that? Who's that guy that Jodie likes? What's his name?
Alicia.
Jan.
Jan
Yeah.
Eleke.
They could get him possibly.
He mooches about sometimes.
Yeah, he was mooching
Yeah.
about in Berlin. Didn't have a seat.
Yeah, he was
but-
in London as well.
Was it? Oh wow.
He's with
Yeah.
Volantis in some
Yeah,
capacity.
he's
Yeah.
not doing much by the looks of it. So
He's perpetually jobless.
But do we think he would be with Citron or do we think he would be with DS?
Yes.
Citron, because Citron used to be Maserati, and he used to hang out with Maserati.
But he used to be with DS as well.
Oh yeah.
I think he was a guest of DS last year.
He could flip
He is
about.
Volantis associated, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, he could be with either, but I feel like they're pushing them towards DS first.
He's also Max Gunter light, so
Yeah.
So we'll Jodie likes him.
I can see Jan with DS.
Possibly,
yeah.
Yeah.
Jan and Nikita.
Yeah.
Who else could they pull?
See, yeah, Citron's the real one that I've got no idea about.
The odd one out because it used
We'll
to be
keep
Maserati,
that one.
but
Yeah, we'll keep that one clear for now.
who's Maserati pulled in the past?
So Kiro, we expect Bianca. I would say.
Yeah.
And whatever rogue drive.
Callum.
Yeah, maybe they could pull Callum again.
I think
Seems like the most logical.
Callum at Kira would be more likely than Callum at Porsche.
Yeah.
I think Porsche will go for Guiven again.
Guiven.
Guiven.
And then some random 2-year-old probably. Probably Saleya. As soon as Saleya's old enough to touch the pedals, she's in.
Probably.
Yeah. Is she ready? Get her in.
And Vision will bring Zach again, I think.
Zach, not
it'll be
Jack.
Zach and Alice.
Yeah, props.
Yeah. Jack will do Jamie
and Alessandra.
Yeah.
Lola will do you.
Hugh and Lola's another rogue one.
Haven't they also had the Chana in the past?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year they had Alessandra and you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, isn't Ella Lloyd also with Envision? Or at least she did the women's test, I think.
She did the women's test, but she is contracted this season to McLaren, so I don't know if
Good point.
because I think in Valencia she technically was still McLaren, but I don't know, technically she wasn't racing at that time.
Yeah.
Good point.
I don't know how contracts work, but
Can we see Leonardo Fornaroli make a return?
Depends
He
what
was with Jag last
Yeah,
he
he was
time.
with
doing?
Jag, but
What's he doing though?
I don't know.
I think he might be jobless.
Leonardo.
Could be.
I can't
Because did he
spell.
win F2?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
He's just a McLaren development driver.
Oh, there you go. Then he'll be out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voschoor is also definitely out, luckily.
Yeah.
Who?
Richard Voschoor.
Ah,
Big
He's
geezer.
also with McLaren.
I just didn't hear who you said.
Who else could they purge from F2? Let's have a look. Could we purge Hertha, please?
Can we see Leclerc make a return with
Possibly.
Citroen?
I did think about
I'd
that.
rather he didn't.
I would also rather he
It's
didn't.
just to fill a seat, really.
He
isn't it?
he did a rookie test in 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2026. What we doing?
Yeah.
He also did it last year, so I don't.
So I'm saying
Yeah.
I had the same
Yeah.
opinions last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Okay,
good for a
wait.
name, isn't he? So.
I'll put down just Hugh Barter for Lola for now.
Yeah.
Mahindra will see Kush and
Probably
maybe
Kush and
Chloe.
Yeah. It's probably a good lock. Rest in peace to Jordan, man. Where's he gone?
Next time will definitely be Gabriele and Abby.
Yeah. It's almost a given.
Yeah, then we have Citroen, 2 places, one for Lola and one for Porsche. Porsche will just pick out,
Yeah, just
spin
pick
a
out
wheel
whoever.
with, they will just spin a wheel with whoever they have, and
Yeah.
whoever it lands on it will
Do they
be.
actually have to put 2 drivers in? Is my question.
I
'Cause I
think
don't know.
so, yeah.
I think for the rookie test they do. For the rookie
Yeah.
practice they don't. Because I believe
'Cause it's
every
the proper
year.
one, like, after, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
it'll be 2. Those will probably be where the random pulls come from, because there's always a couple that are just like,
Yeah.
okay,
I
sure.
really love how on the FIA website it doesn't fit on a screen and half the words are missing.
Yeah.
Great.
It says Formula E, not Formula E, Formula.
Love Formula E.
Formula E.
Ainge accelerated. I'm trying to see if there's any like Formula 3 people.
Yeah, I don't know any of these children. Like,
yeah, I don't know. We've had Ugo before, haven't we?
Ugo.
Is he still McLaren?
he was McLaren at the time. I don't know if he still is.
I don't think he is.
I think they dropped him.
So potentially.
He's too tall.
Yeah, can't fit him
Yeah.
in
I remember they put him in Sam's car back then.
That's
And they were like,
comical.
what the fuck are you doing?
You'd have to put him in like Jake Dennis's car. Like that's the only.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Jake
or like Nico's.
Yeah.
But he was part of the McLaren driver development program from 2021 to 2025, so no longer. Let's see, who do we have?
Giusti's in F3.
Doesn't say anything about. It's only got regulations about free practice. It doesn't say anything about rookie test.
Oh, that's poo.
Oh. Why do we not have any info yet?
I mean, it's the next race. We need to hurry it up a bit.
According to the championship calendar, each competitor must use at least one rookie driver during the rookie free practice. That's it.
Okay.
That's the only regulation about rookie testing.
It's got to be 2 though. I feel
I believe it's always been
it's
2.
always been 2. Yeah. It's just the only thing that's changed is it's Madrid, not Berlin. So
Roll call. Do we think maybe Van Hooper could have a chance?
If Nick
use
pulls
that
some
Nick de Vries
strings,
nepotism.
yeah,
That's
if Nick
what I
pulls
was.
some strings, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But where would he go then?
I don't know.
Because there's
Yeah.
It wouldn't be at Mahindra, would it?
no.
They've
Because
got theirs
Mahindra
on
is
lock.
filled.
Mahindra's got too many people, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Citroen.
I think it's too nepotismally is a word I'm going to use. It makes sense. Grid-wise, it doesn't.
Yeah.
If there was a spot free at Mahindra, then definitely. But there's never a spot
Mahindra
free at
is filled.
Mahindra. Not now that they've adopted Chloe.
Yeah.
So.
The only thing would be is if Andre somehow got her back, because she sort of flits between the both, and then they'd have a spare seat.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if they would be bothered because they've got Nerea and Jack in their lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all sorted.
They're set.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think I think honestly we can see Leclerc come back for Citroen purely
Probably
with the logic that I cannot see anyone else except for Borgshop, but Borgshop will be in Qatar.
Yeah.
And maybe Tatiana.
There's no real Citroen drivers
No.
or Stellantis drivers other than Jan
and Kvyat.
Yeah. I would like to see it personally.
I wouldn't.
Nobody else would, but I would.
I don't know if Arthur is currently employed because according to Wikipedia, which is famously very accurate and definitely up to date, he's only a development driver for Ferrari this year. He doesn't officially have a job.
It says something about GB3, but not GT3, but that was last year.
He did Italian GT3 in 24. He did GT World Challenge last year with AF Corsa.
That was the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's in his bio.
Let's see.
I don't know if they've announced anything yet.
Let me check.
Because it's still that weird, pre-season thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
GT3 World Challenge. That's the problem that I had with doing the rookie test posts. A lot of it was just I don't know where these people are driving.
Drivers. I want to 2026.
Oh, this is
there's no drivers yet.
Great.
There's no drivers available yet.
My next question was also going to be, he did a one-off race in IMSA last year, which I'm going to assume was Daytona. So I was going to check if he was doing IMSA this year. But there's no entry list out.
Great.
No. Wonderful. I'm going to put him down for Citroen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't argue with you on it.
Yeah. It's a good shout.
I'd also say as well, because it's not exactly a big travel. Monaco to Spain's what, an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
That's why I'm I cannot think of any other drivers.
Yeah, they're really going to have to pluck out of.
Also, as well, I would raise the argument that people might be more interested in upcoming drivers, maybe more interested in doing it because it's a traditional racetrack as opposed to Berlin, which is driving around the park.
Yeah.
Because if anyone's not been to Berlin, it literally is a park with a bit of tarmac in the corner.
Yep.
Yep.
Whereas Madrid's an actual proper racetrack. It's got elevation. It's got downhill sections, fast sections, like you could probably see more drivers being interested in doing it.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Isn't Madrid also a MotoGP track? Or used to be?
No.
It used to be, I think.
Yeah, I think ages ago, because I think the only thing they use it for now is like truck racing.
Yeah.
It's a proper like lost in time kind of track. Like staff-wise, the facilities are great, but you sort of look around at the grandstands and stuff, and you go, "Oh yeah."
From the photos that you sent of the grandstands, they were
Vintage.
Yeah.
yes. Hurts your bum a
Pre-loved.
little.
I think that's the
Yeah.
best wording for it.
Would hurt the bottom.
Yeah, if anyone's going to Madrid and is in the main grandstand, you don't have a seat. There is no
Yeah.
seat.
Bring a pillow.
It's I don't know how it's going to work with allocated seating, because it's just big slabs of concrete, and the markings that were on it at the time were enough for like a 5-person family. Like, you could park a car in some of those spaces. So I don't know if it's just going to be like...
Don't give the drivers ideas. Pepe's already tried to fly this season. Trying to fly into the grandstand.
I don't know if it's going to be like first come, first serve, like pick a spot and sit in it.
Probably, yeah.
Because like the other grandstands are seated. They probably could do like a jet wash, but there are seats there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bring something to sit on.
Yeah. Bring a cushion.
Yeah. Or like a coat or something to sit on.
I was going to make a rogue shout. Madrid rookie test. Get Max Verstappen in. Technically a rookie.
He would be a rookie.
After all them comments, if he wants to, go ahead.
Do you know what's really funny though? Is I don't disagree with him at any of these comments.
Yeah.
People are like going off about it, and I'm like, yeah, no, but he's right. Like they are two different sports.
Yeah.
No one's gone into F1 wanting to do energy management. They want to go in because car go fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they want to like switch to net zero and that, but like, I mean, like IndyCar is like part electric, and that's still.
Yeah, but respectfully, IndyCar's.
I like
kind of flopping a little bit.
I don't know.
I think the IndyCar interest has died a lot recently from what...
It has.
Yeah.
It has.
And I don't really know why.
I do
kind of know why, yeah.
Yeah, the Trumpy stuff has not done any favours.
Even like last season, when they weren't really being controversial.
Yeah.
I don't... How do I make myself smaller? Because I can't actually see anyone but myself.
I don't know.
Oh.
Don't know. But like last season, like I didn't really see much.
No.
Like I never knew there was a race coming up because
they don't do very well with advertising.
Which neither formulary.
Like,
whenever they do advertising, and especially like towards women, from what I've seen, it's been very misogynistic and very...
I saw the Pato Fox advert.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, besties, you're not making yourself look good.
It's like, it happened the first time and we were all like, hey, maybe like don't make that sort of joke, and then they made it again and it's like, oh right, okay, so just...
But I also just don't really understand like how that advert came to be, because who was sat around the table going, do you know what we should do? We should make Pato Award an unhygienic bin man who's throwing rubbish all over a neighbourhood that's clean, and all the women are going to start frothing at the mouth over it.
Yeah.
That's who actually conceived that, because it wasn't a woman who came up with that idea.
Last year's Fox adverts were really, really good. This year, Like, the Joseph one was okay. The Pato one's shit. The Alex one is so short, and it's like, that's your Indy 500 and your IndyCar champion.
Yeah, like he's
And
meant
he
to be
gets
like
about
the
2 seconds in a
face.
supermarket. And then the Will Power one's shit.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Cool. I'm really tuning into St. Pete on the first. Wow.
But on the topic of that though, maybe it's an American. No, I'd say maybe it's an American thing, because Miami didn't get advertised, and Miami 4 people turned up.
Yeah, literally.
They
Yeah.
claim there was 10,000. I operate under the assumption that they count scans as attendance, so that would include cleaners, contractors,
It
builders,
has to be.
drivers.
Yeah.
Because there's like the aerial shots of the grandstand. They
Empty.
filled
Empty.
half a grandstand on the main straight that was full. But also, the Hard Rock Stadium didn't even have it listed as an upcoming event, so it wasn't
That's
advertised anywhere.
crazy.
Because I saw someone, I think, in Discord say it wasn't even advertised, and I went on a
Yeah.
lovely Wayback Machine, and it wasn't advertised as an upcoming event. They have the F1 race listed on there, but they didn't
That's
have the
mad.
Formula E race listed on there. And then obviously it didn't help that it was raining, because I think Jeff was saying that American audiences tend to decide on the day if they're going to do events.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw him
So-
say that.
Yeah, but I've seen
So
that
with
actually
the
happening.
rain, yeah, with the rain, obviously, like people probably thought, do you know what, fuck, it's 30 quid a ticket. Like if they had general admission, it was like 30 quid.
Yeah.
Grandstand, I think, were
Yeah.
80, which is what, like £50, £60. Not cheap, but
Yeah.
but that there weren't that many people there. I imagine if the actual venue themselves weren't advertising it, I imagine there was no like local advertising.
Yeah,
No.
probably not.
I don't remember seeing anything from Formula, like other than one post the week of the race.
Yeah.
There was nothing on socials to say
No.
we're racing in Miami. It's at the Hard Rock Stadium, because all of the promo pictures were from Homestead the previous year. All the
Yeah.
highlights that were posted was from Homestead the previous year.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing anything to say. I don't know, other than the one post being like new track, here's the layout.
Yeah.
I think and because there was like quite a gap between Mexico and Miami, like 3 weeks or something, they could have really hammered on like it would have been annoying as a fan, but if they really wanted to get those tickets filled, they could have been sending out, like they
Yeah.
could have done local advertising, they could have done all this stuff to this is upcoming,
They
like
could have
they
done
used to do
so
for
much.
London, like in London when you'd see for months the posters on the tubes and
The
stuff.
tubes,
Like
yeah,
you,
yeah,
you
London.
knew.
Berlin as well.
Berlin, yeah,
London last
everywhere
year
we
they didn't
walked
do
in
anything, to be
Berlin,
fair.
there
But
was
No.
a poster for
Yeah.
the E-Prix.
Berlin. I've seen it when I went to Rome. It was everywhere. And I remember Emma used to live in Rome for a while when one of the E-Prix was going on. I think the one in 2022, because she told me that she would have originally gone there because she was living there, but then didn't for reasons I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
But like she was saying, like for weeks, if not months, there was advertising throughout the entire city
Yeah.
of Formula E racing there. And I'm like, and it's been effective
Mhm.
because I've seen the attendance.
I think this is something that leads back to what we were speaking about the other day, with they need to find a home and they need to
Yeah.
keep racing there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Rome was a home for them before they obviously left.
Yeah.
Berlin, they've been there forever. London,
Yeah.
other than like the first couple seasons, they've been at the XL forever.
Yeah.
Monaco,
Been there
like
for
Mexico,
ages.
Yeah.
other than like a couple seasons, Mexico, they've always been there in some capacity. People
They've-
know, and it's always roughly the same time of year as well, give or take like
Yeah.
a few weeks. People
Except for
know,
Berlin.
yeah,
Well.
Berlin, but Berlin's
Berlin is a different situation.
yeah, Berlin's like kind of centrally located in Europe as well,
Yeah.
so that helps. Because most people I meet at the Berlin races are not even from Germany. We all sort of tend to congregate there.
Hey.
So like the
Hello.
Netherlands or like France or something, I don't know. But
Italy, France,
people
Netherlands.
know that these races are going to be happening.
Yeah.
Like there's they've built up fan bases, they've built up a good rapport in these sort of areres. If
Does
like,
it
in America they've used a different track every year for like the last 4 years.
Yeah.
No one like imagine. I think I said it the
When
other day.
they had
Imagine,
when they did New York, they were there for several years,
yeah.
and you could see there was actually a community of fans coming there. And yes, I know New York is not possible anymore, but they need to
Yeah.
find one spot where they
Well,
race
I
for
think
several seasons.
I think Miami might be that for them, and I hope it is.
Mhm.
But like, I was saying before, like, imagine you went to the Portland race, like first time you've sort of gone around Formula E, you've gone, oh, I really enjoyed that. Oh, but I can't go to the race next year because it's now the
It's in
opposite
Miami.
end of the country in
Yeah.
Miami.
Yeah.
Guess I won't tune in. Like,
Yeah.
guess I won't be going there. And, like, you sort of lose fans that way by like dangling the carrot in front of them, going, oh, look how fun this is. Pity you're never going to see it again. Like,
Yeah.
stop
Yeah.
it.
Literally.
So like, I hope they stay at Miami. I don't really like a lot of people sort of giving the venue stick because they obviously like it's a when F1 was first there, it was a joke. I don't really have an
Yeah.
issue with the circuit. I want them to use
No.
the full
Decent
track
circuit.
because it was too short. The race was
Yeah,
too
it was
short. The
too short.
laps being sub 1 minute's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But just use a longer track, especially next
I
year,
mean,
Gen 4. They probably can use the whole track.
Yeah, because they'll
yeah.
talk about that with Jeddah as well, about using the whole track potentially.
Yeah. And the thing with Miami and Jeddah is, if you're like, if they're continuing to using the track or the location you're at, it are there are tracks that are known for being there for Formula One,
Yeah.
which can bring in new fans as well, who are like, oh, there's no Formula One. Oh, but I know that track. I can go there. Instead of going to tracks that no one's ever heard of,
This was a
like
comment I
Homestead
picked up
or
on.
Riyadh.
That was a comment I picked up on during the Evo sessions, which we'll come on to. A few of them, the ones that are F1 fans, it's all like racing fans in general, but the ones that are like F1 fans, they kept saying like, I get to race on this circuit because everyone in F1 knows Jeddah, knows it's the sort of track it is, knows it's a fast
Yeah.
track. These guys that came in are F1 fans. They were just gassed to be able to be driving a fast car on that track because they know it from F1.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I like about that. It brings in people who are maybe not as familiar with the sport, but who are familiar with the track or the location.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I know this. I can pull out enjoyment because of the knowledge about it, the
It's
recognition
familiar.
of it.
Yeah. It's also
And I
like
think,
Mexico City as well. Like when I watched the first time, I was like, this is a track that I know because
yeah,
of Formula One. So I can just like focus on the racing, I guess, because you're not like trying to figure out the track and all of this stuff.
That was one thing. One of my first races I watched live was Puebla, whenever they went to Puebla at the time, and because I was into Formula One and like very very loosely watched WEC at the time. So like, and then they rock up in Puebla, and it was like, I remember it was like grey and rainy the whole weekend. There was no one in the grandstands, and I was sort of like, so I don't know how the series charmed me, but I somehow was charmed by it. But like it did take me like a few watches of Formula E to like understand it, get into it. And it was like a lot of times like I knew the names kind of like loosely knew the names, like the F1 names I knew. So like that wasn't really my sort of issue. But I was sort of like, I was watching it and I was like, it's empty grandstands, it's grey and raining. What are we doing?
Yeah.
And then I like on catch up watched like New York. I then watched Berlin as the series finale that year. I watched London as well, so I was like, because London as well, I was like, this is really weird, like the XL, and I was like, why am I seeing the? I was living in East London at the time. I was like, why am I seeing the DLR? Like, I was like, it's so weird. I was like, this is happening literally 10 minutes from my house. What the hell is going on?
That's me, but like I used to go to Comic Cons there, so I'm like, they're driving around the halls that I walk around in a Mysterio costume.
Like, I
crazy.
don't know if either of you have ever heard of Summer in the City, but it used to be this
Yes.
YouTube
Oh my gosh.
convention. And
Yeah.
I used to go,
Yeah.
it used to be at Alexandra Palace, and then they moved it
Yeah,
to the
and then they
XL for
moved
a few
it.
years. And then I was just
Mm.
watching it, and I was like, this is so weird. Like, this is where I used to go to YouTube conventions, and like they're racing cars around it. Like, so I was like trying to in my
Yeah.
head be like, well, I remember being inside the warehouse. I don't remember it feeling big enough to be a racetrack, and I was like having all of this at the time. And then I was like seeing the DLR, and I was like, this is so strange. Like the skyline, I'm
Yeah.
like, I could probably see my flat in the background of this race.
But like I used to walk around cons and see all the Formula E advertising as well, because they have it all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always used to be like, how do they race cars here? And then I actually saw,
Yeah.
and I saw in person. I was like, oh, this.
I mean, race
crazy.
cars is definitely a loose
Well,
thing of what they do there.
they bash around.
Yeah.
Bash
Put
around the
drivers
shop.
in a wall.
Yeah, at least 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing. Like having a home where you can thwack advertising the whole year round.
Yeah.
So then the people, for example, like I have a lot of cosplay friends that watch the Evo sessions. So now they're going to go to the XL in May, see all the Formula E advertising, and be like, oh, that's the thing that Willow needed.
Yeah.
That's happening in August. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I think it's really helpful for them to have places where they can just put advertising all year round.
Mhm.
With
that
that
sort
as
of
well,
thing.
what we were saying earlier about using like tracks people know.
Yeah.
With especially Gen 4, like there's obviously the rumours we're losing
Yeah.
Tokyo, which that would be a shame, but
Yeah.
Tokyo's quite a popular one.
It is.
In
Yeah.
terms of like market and also fan base, because there's a big Japanese market for electric vehicles.
Yeah, and not just for electric vehicles, but also for motorsport in general.
Yeah, they
Because
love it.
always, whenever I look at Fiji and WEC,
Yeah.
at Suzuka Formula One,
They
Super
love it.
Formula,
Yeah.
all of
That's
that, like
huge.
racing is so incredibly big there. And also, if you look at like the big car brands that are coming from Japan, like you've got Nissan, you've got Toyota, you've got what's it called? Is Hyundai Japanese?
I think it could be, potentially.
Maybe.
Honda is, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Because they're because Yuki is
Yeah.
part of Honda.
Hyundai is.
Oh no, Hyundai is South Korean.
That makes more sense.
But still, like there's so many big car brands, especially like coming out of Japan with electric vehicles. Kia, I think, might be.
Subaru,
I don't know.
Mazda, Acura.
There's just a lot of Japanese and Asian car brands that do so incredibly well with electric vehicles.
Yeah.
That it would be sad to see Japan as a country leave the Formula E calendar.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna lose Japan.
So I hope that Tokyo maybe will lose, but that Japan stays.
Yeah.
Maybe at a proper track.
Well, this thing, because they like Brands Hatch is looking the most likely to come into the UK, which I'm on my knees praying for, because I don't know anyone who would prefer Silverstone. Not one person I've spoken to would prefer Silverstone. Brands is still relatively easy to get to from London. It's like 3 stops, I think, on a train. It's not the end of the world. They run shuttles, but they host racing year round. So like when I was there for touring cars, they were advertising the upcoming truck racing, things like that. Like to the point where I was like debating going. I was like, this looks fun. Like, why not?
Yeah.
I live locally. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
But like, if we had that with Formula E, if it's a circuit that hosts racing like at least 6 months of the year.
Yeah.
Zandvoort's in my notes, because Zandvoort, again, easily accessible.
Yeah.
It's like
so
easily accessible.
Yeah.
But I think from what the conversation is, Zandvoort is more Formula E want Zandvoort rather than Zandvoort want Formula E.
Yeah. Zandvoort is, as someone who's Dutch, a tricky track because it's completely privatized. It's owned by one of the members of our royal family, Prince Bernhard. Um, and the thing with Zandvoort is a lot of people who live in Zandvoort, because the track is literally at the beach in the middle of the city of Zandvoort almost. Um, it is whenever there's an event there, the people who live in Zandvoort are incredibly inconvenienced because of the location of the track. That's also reason number one why you're not able to get to Zandvoort by car, because there's just literally barely any parking space. Um, the track is literally at the beach, so I don't know how great it would be for Formula E cars, because the sand will get everywhere,
Yeah.
which is already an issue with Formula One cars, let alone with Formula E cars. Although Formula E cars are a bit sturdier. And so it is very easily accessible by train, because it's like a 2-minute walk from, maybe a 10-minute walk at most, from the train station. And that is to take the train from Amsterdam. It's really easy to get there. But it's the area that it's in. A lot of people have been complaining about noise pollution who live in the area, and that's why there's a push for less races at Zandvoort.
Also,
Yeah.
as well,
Slightly less.
with the whole thing of using more permanent tracks as well, they need to find a way to actually convince people to go, like by having a support series. Because say like Madrid, for example, it's a single header, it's 45 minutes of racing. If you don't live within an hour of the track, are you really gonna I know, to be fair, I do know there are some people that are flying over there to go,
Yeah.
but the average sort of motorsport enjoyer, if you don't live right by the circuit, there's no real drive for you to go,
Yeah.
because you're gonna watch qualifying and watch a race that's maybe 90 minutes,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
tickets are like €120 for a 90-minute event, essentially. Like, yeah, obviously there's things around, but with Madrid, I don't even know how they're going to do a fan zone.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know where. I don't think they've got space for a fan
Yeah.
zone.
For Zandvoort, I can see where they would put
Yeah.
a fan zone, purely because I've seen them put a fan zone there for Formula One as well.
Yeah, but like for
But
Madrid
Madrid,
specifically, I don't know how that's going to work. Obviously, the drive for getting a lot of people to Madrid is Pepe Marti,
Yeah.
yeah.
but like you get to watch F1.
For Madrid, I can also see a lot of Portuguese people coming there for Antonio Felix da Costa.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe, but would you bother for
That's
90
what
minutes?
I
Yeah.
considered
It's
going.
€120, and you don't get to watch FP1. You can't
Yeah.
watch the rookie test. FP2
Yeah.
is usually at like 8 o'clock in the mornings, and I don't know if you've seen where the circuit is, but it's not easily accessible. There's a bus stop ish nearby, but you pretty much have to drive there or get a cab there. The cabs are expensive because
Yeah.
you have to go via the airport, and the airport you have to pay a
Oh.
fee to go through the area. It's like I
Oh.
stayed at the airport, which is on the northeast of the city, kind of like a Stand City kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And it was a 25-minute drive, I think, from where I was staying last year to the track, and it cost like €30 each way.
Oof.
Like, it was expensive.
That's horrible.
And I think it's like, if you were to get the bus, I think it's like an hour on the bus from Madrid city centre.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, there's no trains, nothing. Like,
I hope
whereas
they'll.
if they had a support series race in there, you could sell it a bit better.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could do the whole day basically. That's
I
why,
remember
I
the
considered going, but then I was like, it's one day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd rather
it's one
do a
day.
Berlin, fly in, do the whole weekend.
See,
Yeah.
people I know that
Like-
are doing Madrid are turning it into a holiday. They're going out like a few days before and then coming
That's
back a few
fair.
days after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's fair enough. Like, it's an excuse for a holiday.
yeah. But I was like, for one day,
but for
going all the way
most,
to Spain, like,
it's not realistic for most
I'll
fans
just wait till
to know.
Berlin. I think that's
to go
most people's
for one.
perspective.
Yeah,
Just wait till Berlin. It's 2 days.
Berlin or Monaco.
Yeah,
You've seen a lot of Berlin and Monaco. And the
yeah,
thing with Monaco being like a double header now, being a single header in the past,
It's
even
also cheaper
if
now,
you,
Monaco.
yeah, but even if you went in the past to Monaco and while it was still a single header, there was so much to do and you could so
Yeah.
easily get to the track
yeah.
Yeah.
that
And
it's
you're in Monaco.
Yeah,
you're
like
in
in the
Monaco.
middle of the yeah.
Like even walking around, you'll know that like if you hang around after the race, you'll probably bump into people.
Yeah.
If you hang around on the Friday, you know you can walk like past the pit lane and meet people there. Like that is one of the reasons why a lot of people will come to Monaco,
Yeah.
even when it was a single header.
Yeah. Because you could make a weekend of it.
Yeah. And with Madrid, I don't see that happening as easily.
Yeah. And it's also like quite expensive.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
what? For
I'd rather
just
just spend the
one
money
day.
on going
I
to Berlin.
can't currently
What?
get a flight home because they're too expensive.
That's insane.
Like
That's
the flight
actually insanity.
the flight home, it's a 10 p.m. flight back to Stansted. It lands just before midnight. It's €130.
Oh my god.
What
There's
the
a
fuck?
flight the same day that's £15, but it's at 7 a.m. and I've missed the test. And that's why I'm
Oof.
debating skipping the test because I don't know if I'll be able to afford to get home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Wait.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
And our
So
accommodation, we've split
so
4 ways, so it's cheaper.
yeah. So for Madrid, it's 120 for the entire weekend. For just a Saturday, you mean?
Yeah.
Just for one day.
One day it's €120.
For Berlin, the entire weekend, Saturday and Sunday, for just a normal ticket, it was 106 for the people that are like above 24, I think.
Yeah, the
For
adult ticket.
the uh, adolescent student
Us young
ticket,
adults.
it was 72.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, but that's
And that's for
insanity.
2 days as well.
That's for 2 days. What do you mean? It's
So that's
almost
2 practice sessions,
double.
2 qualifying, 2 races.
What do you mean it's almost double for just one day?
Yeah.
For a young adult ticket, I mean then.
And also then it finishes at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. and then you can just get a train into like central Berlin.
Yeah. And
Like
get
if you want
some
to
food.
like make a day of it,
Yeah.
like it's close to the middle of Berlin.
It's so easily accessible
I
as
love
well.
Berlin. Please don't get rid of it, please.
I don't know how accessible the Norris Ring is.
No idea.
There's
I would
a
have
train
to
station
ask.
right outside.
I was
Okay.
going to say I would have to ask. What's the phrase? Clary.
No, I had a look as soon as the news story came out, and there's a train station right at the entrance. It's in the city centre, essentially. It's
That's
literally
incredible.
it's just like Berlin.
Okay.
That's
So
incredible.
it wouldn't be terrible then.
And also, if they're going to make it a double header with DTM, there's already like race fans potentially in the area.
Yeah.
And then that brings the possibility of next gen coming back as a support series.
I know a lot
Yeah.
of DTM fans are also Formula E fans. There's like a
Yep.
good crossover there, so
Yeah.
that's a good
Especially in
idea.
Germany.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So many. I remember like when I went to Berlin, so many people were walking around in DTM merch
Yeah.
because so many Formula E drivers also used to drive in DTM.
And then you've got like Guven doing rookie tests and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like there's a good crossover. Can we please get Bortolotti in a rookie test? I know he's like 50, but
What team does he drive for? Mercedes?
Lamborghini.
Lambo? Oh, Lambo.
Lamborghini.
I mean, there's potential to get him in.
I mean, it's still technically abbed, I think. So you could. Well, they've still got it.
Put him in Lola.
Put him in the Lola.
We need someone else in the Lola.
Oh, but then I wouldn't see him because it's in Madrid. Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. I want to see Bortolotti.
Yeah. I can't. I am curious to see what the calendar is going to look like next year,
Yeah.
but also like if I'm looking ahead in the future in like 3 years, because I can see like with Gen 4 being a lot faster, I can see some of our classic tracks disappearing
Yeah,
or
probably.
being
I don't know how they do
altered.
Monaco. That's the thing.
I mean,
like,
F1 do Monaco, so can Evie.
yeah, but like with these Gen 4s, man,
Yeah, but
it could become a London situation very quickly.
Is it gonna be a lot bigger cars for Gen 4? I don't remember.
I don't think they're much bigger, but they're more like
They're bigger, but I don't
more
know
like
about
the
how
Gen
much.
2s.
Yeah.
They're a bit bulkier.
Gen 2s could whiz around Monaco,
Yeah.
so I have faith for now. As soon as we look ahead further into the Gen 4 era, maybe even towards Gen 5,
My God.
I can
Gen
see
5.
things such. Yeah, I mean, thinking of it, like logically, every 4 years is a new gen.
Yeah.
So next year will be Gen 4, and then we'll have 2 years of Gen 4, maybe three, then Gen 4 Evo,
As I say, maybe
probably.
a Gen 4 Evo.
The only reason we didn't have a Gen 2 Evo was
Oh,
because of COVID.
may she rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Gone but not forgotten.
But yeah, there's a lot that can happen there.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see like how the calendar will evolve.
Yeah.
Because I do see Shanghai staying.
Probably, yeah. Because it's a big track, so
Yeah.
much as I don't like it, like it's
I've not been a
it's
fan of the
fashionable.
racing there, but so much can happen still.
The issue of Shanghai is even though there's a massive like Chinese audience, the track's about an hour
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
it's an hour from like civilization, so people just can't really
Yeah.
be asked to go there.
What about Sangha?
Yeah.
Is that closer? Oh. Are there any more points?
My next point is Evo Sessions
Oh,
hot or flop.
yes. Less of a flop
Uh,
than last year.
Yeah.
yes, because they actually put out the content and
Yeah.
made it a possibility to watch it.
Yeah. Good on them for that.
Also, the people they got to drive the
Yeah.
cars were a lot more related to racing.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Willany, who's been involved with Formula E for years. You've got Bazinga.
Yeah.
You've got whoever else was there. You've got
Chip
Izzy Hammond,
yeah, well, she made a name
daughter
for herself.
daughter of Richard Hammond.
I mean, Yuka's pretty well known within the FE.
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
very
and
well versed
Amelia.
in the.
I mean, we know of him. Kabi as well.
Yeah, Kabi Lame.
Like,
I genuinely think they thought Kabi would have brought in more
yeah,
than he actually did.
yeah. You underestimate the power of Willany and Arthur TV.
Yeah.
I mean, I tuned in for Arthur TV because I'm a fan.
I
And
was
also
busy.
because of the boys, you know.
I tuned in purely because I have a moral obligation to the general public to cover these things. Also, I got like if we're gonna say hot or flop, in terms of social engagement, massive. Because looking just at my own personal stats, from the Evo sessions, I got 900,000 interactions on my tweets.
That's crazy.
Most
Absolutely
of those
fancy.
mostly became from Izzy Hammond crashing into the wall and people thinking they're funny by saying the words Richard Hammond in my notifications or going off on one about female drivers.
Yeah.
Which, like, also to be fair, no. I think the issue with her is that she's too short.
Yeah.
Because they were saying she was struggling to reach the pedals to
Yeah.
go. I don't think she was tall enough to fully put her foot down on the brake, and that's probably why it felt like she
Yeah.
lost the brakes.
Because there's only so far you can bring it,
Yeah.
and even being in
Because-
Zayn's car, like
So-
there's still a lot
Yeah.
of.
They were saying Zayn's 5'4", she's 4'11".
Yeah, that's
Like,
still
Yeah.
quite a
still
bit of height.
big.
Yeah, that was.
And there's like regulations as to how far you can move the pedals. I
Yeah.
think I saw. So yeah, but I think
I
we
did
had to like watch it with like an eye of like it's not for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I had to be mindful of.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's
But-
like because
Yeah.
a lot of the people that tuned in for Senor Frogs.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
these are the people that watch them do karting. So it's sort of like, I think they have a vague enjoyment for that sort of racing style.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
one thing I did like is like, these are sort of people, the people who are watching are vaguely racing minded, if you will.
Yeah.
And as much as he was doing my nutting, Jack Joseph, by asking all these stupid fucking questions, it did give like Tom, DC, Karun the like floor to basically explain how it all works. So like there was quite a few times when they were like, oh well, this is how qualifying works in our normal racing, this is how energy management works, this is the rules, this is how things. So it's like all these new people who may have just been watching for Will O'Neill or Chip or whatever, like even subconsciously having that sort of information fed to them.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested. Like the annoying thing is, oh my god, sorry, it's just got really dark. I think it's had to pour down. The annoying thing is that they can't really capitalize on that sort of momentum because it's a 5-week break till Madrid.
That's the thing.
So by the time Madrid comes round, anyone who was engaging in those tweets, their algorithm's gonna have like reset, and they're not gonna get fed the content.
You've just got to hope that like they'll put the content out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then because I know Arthur was vlogging, so that'll come out like in a couple of weeks' time.
Yayan was there filming. I think they're doing.
Yeah.
I think Chip said they're basically doing like a Senor Frogs video.
Yeah.
So
What I do really like is the fact that they did like a team versus team thing.
Yeah.
As well, which made like the session more enjoyable for people rather than, oh yeah, he's going against him, she's going against him.
Yeah.
Just doing laps and then
it was like for the team. Yeah.
But now it was like for the team. You saw the thing with Willany like versus
that was crazy.
Chip.
Him sacrificing himself for Chip was mental.
Like things like that. I think that also helped this year around. And of course, that's also due to the fact that we're only down to 10 Formula E teams rather than 11.
Yeah.
Which also made it possible. But the thing also, like the people they brought in this time actually had something to do with racing.
Yeah.
Compared
you could tell
to
they
last
enjoyed
time.
it as well.
Yeah.
Like they were into it. Even like Max Klemenko.
Yeah.
He was loving it.
Yeah. But I remember him being like, oh, what do you mean I'm going 2 minutes?
Yeah, he was 2 minutes. I was going so fast.
Like,
that was so funny.
That was such a wonderful clip to see, and I know he also enjoys racing because he's been to Formula One.
Yeah.
Last year, like you can see that they've all enjoyed the fast-paced environment and the speed of it.
Yeah.
And I think in those terms they did a lot better than last year.
It made it feel a bit more like relatable as well.
I think the people that they invited was like a very like distinct contrast though, because like the ones that were on the Senor Frogs, other than Izzy, like all the guys, people are going to tune in to watch them regardless of what content they're putting out because people like them. Whereas no one was tuning in for Max. People don't really care about him as a person. They just like the career lag videos.
Yeah.
People thought Kabi Lame was funny when he did his whole that 4 years ago. No one
Yeah.
cares about him as a person, and I think that was like almost like a weird split between the two things, because it almost felt bad for the
Yeah,
other people because like no one cared about the other team.
Yeah,
Like
everyone was
it should have
single
kind of been
I've
focused.
like an
seen
all or nothing.
everyone. I've seen everyone around about Senior Frogs. No one
Yeah.
Yeah.
about Team Quickster.
Yeah,
Or I'm
no.
like, yeah, I'm not surprised. But
Yeah.
and in those terms, they could have done better. But I think
Yeah.
the way they invited the people, they thought they didn't understand the audience of the people that they invited well enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that that's mainly where it went wrong in those terms.
Yeah.
And also the fact that I don't think it's going to happen again.
No.
Purely on the
No.
basis is that 2 cars got damaged. Mahindra not so much, but it still tapped a wall.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
Lola got and the Kiro as well. Both of
The
them were
Kiro, yeah.
fucked. Like that's extra hours that the team have got to put into rebuild it. I know Formula E are
Yeah.
covering the costs, but they're not covering the
Still.
labour. Like the car still
No.
has to be rebuilt by the team. But also, I don't think they could get better. I don't see
No.
how they could improve in getting a big audience, because they got just under 6 million views on the stream.
Yeah.
Like even the highlights video got over 100,000 views, whereas the race that like the Jeddah race highlights got 50.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I don't the only way to bring in that audience again is to invite the exact same people that were on the Frogs. But
Yeah.
then what's the point in doing that? Because you're not
Yeah.
getting a bigger audience, you're bringing in the same people.
Yeah.
I just can't see it happening again, because they couldn't improve it.
No.
Yeah.
I also don't see it happening again because I think like yes, compared to last year it went a lot better, but there's indeed, as you said, no way for improvement.
And
Yeah.
also next year will be the Gen 4s, so it'll be
Yeah.
even
Gen
more
4 they're
risk.
there's no chance they're doing it in Gen 4
No.
with influencers, and I don't see them bringing in drivers from other series.
No. So there was a conversation in the FE Zone Discord that was interesting. Is like they could do like an end of season, like all stars kind of thing, where they invite drivers of other series or like old drivers, like get Lotterer in, get Rossiter in, get the Van Tours in, like, and just pit them against each other and see who actually is the best
Yeah.
driver overall. Like, I think that would be like for current fans. Oh, bye then.
Bye.
For active fans, that would be so much more fun, and I think the drivers would enjoy it as well because they're
Yeah.
all friends. Like
Yeah.
it'd be
And I
like being
could
back in karts.
bring in Max Verstappen then.
Yeah,
Hello?
it's fine. We'll just pretend you didn't go anywhere. It's fine.
Yeah.
You were
My
here
camera
the
just
entire time.
died.
We were like,
You
where did you
leaned into
go?
the screen and then just disappeared. I was like, okay, bye. I'll
It just
carry on
went
speaking.
camera disconnected. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Beautiful.
But yeah,
Anyway.
I can if they bring like drivers that have done it and have driven in the past, like bring in Nick Heidfeld for God's sake.
Yeah.
Oliver Askew.
Oliver Askew. Bring
Please don't bring Daniel Abt.
Giovinazzi. Bring back Giovinazzi. Bring back
That'd
what's
be
his
good.
face? Sasha.
Sasha! Oh my god. Because then that would be more for us, because we'd be able to see the drivers that, like, we used
Left.
to love and, like,
Yeah.
maybe didn't get a chance to, like, do the Gen 3s or whatever. Like, that
Yeah.
would be beautiful. I would
Do
love
like
to
a
see Felix, Rose, and
last
Chris to the Gen
hurrah
3
for
though.
Gen 3 Evo. Do an all-star race for the last, like at the end of the season, at some
After London.
airfield somewhere, random
Or
place. Doesn't matter if the cars get smashed up because they're starting fresh next season.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Do it in London after the race.
I don't think I'd want to see it in London. That'd be too boring. I'd want it like
Yeah.
a post-race like demolition derby.
Good point. But you can do that in London.
Yeah, at like
They
4
put it
miles an hour.
True. Where could they bring it? Brands Hatch.
Yeah, fuck it.
Chloe says, motherfucker, give me a sec.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll wait.
No worries.
Do we have any more talking points?
You had the talking points.
Right. Okay.
You had the list.
You just made the list.
I just had one point about Formula E using gimmicks to try and grow and it to become great
Oh
in.
boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will just say, I, Chloe Lester, am the only one that is allowed to make fun of Nick DeVries. Kiro, please leave him alone.
Yeah. I mean, I see the vision.
It was funny when they were together on the grid and we were all like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it was not funny.
It at what point?
Kick a man
it just
while
became
he's
bullying.
Because like he was already going through the trenches.
Yeah.
He was fighting demons that whole weekend, and then it was just like kicking a man while he's down. It's just like, mate, let's just leave it.
Yeah.
What I did like was that the Mahindra admin was giving it back when like Edo was on pole or whatever.
And I love that. Good job, Chloe.
Yeah.
Sashiki.
I think like there's a very thin line between it being funny and it being too much.
Yeah.
And I think the line was crossed.
Yeah.
In a not so great way.
Especially like celebrating his penalty. Like, first off, that wasn't his fault.
No.
Like, it was a technical thing. Like, they had to change the stuff on the car. Like,
also as well, like Pepe got that exact penalty last race.
Yeah.
On top of his already back of the grid start because he doesn't know how to slow down for a yellow flag.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I feel it was giving me like high school behavior, bullying, like mean girl type vibes.
That's like BBM energy. Like
yeah. Like I was like,
but like for something that he did 4 races ago as well. Like
the first thing was okay, and then they kept going on it, and I was like,
beating a dead horse.
It's just, it's given. I want to be relevant, but I don't have someone in my own team to be relevant when they have literally Danzig and Pepe Marti.
Yeah. Like you can thrive without dogging on Nick. Like
yeah. There's no reason to bring other drivers and teams down.
Yeah.
Just to build your own team up.
I also think as well, like on the just like sort of gimmicky sort of thing with the Evo sessions, I think it's another reason why like no one really wants to see it happen again, because like what they seem to be doing this year is inviting people with F1 audiences to the races. Because obviously for the Evo sessions they had Bella doing the interviews, which didn't go down well with most people.
Oh
what
God.
was I saying? Oh yeah, inviting F1 influencers.
Yeah.
Because I can see from the marketing department side, them basically being like, if we bring these people that make motorsport content, they can then cover our races. They can bring their or like they can bring their audience in. But the issue is these people don't watch Formula E.
Yeah, they don't care about it.
A lot of the time they do cover it. It's very, very loosely and they get things wrong. Yeah. Or it's covered in the sense of I'm a new fan and I don't really know what's going on, which is no disrespect to them because they are literally just being paid to turn up and cover it and they have no idea what's going on. Yeah. But I spoke to some of the people that were invited in Madrid because they hosted a load of influencers for the women's test, and they came over to me and were speaking to me and they were like, we have no idea what Formula E is. We have no idea like what we're covering.
That's crazy.
Like they were basically like, if we have any questions, are we all right to come ask you because we have no idea what's going on? And these are people that Formula E had paid.
They haven't even told them.
And also, I've I didn't see any content from them either. The
No.
only one I
No.
saw make a post about it was Rhea, because I saw Rhea was also in Jeddah, because I saw her hugging Izzy when she came back to the like media center
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
The green room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because what they're also doing is a group of fans who run like Formula E social media stuff are being given. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I'll say it anyway, and I'll decide if I'll keep it in. Are being given the like behind the scenes access. Like a load of us got like a lot of the clips for the Evo sessions. We get like a lot of like press releasey kind of stuff. We get given additional content to put out on socials that maybe Formula E themselves can't put out. But like when I was posting some of the clips from like inside the garage of like Max Gunter reacting to like his car or whatever, or when Yuka crashed the Kiro and there was the video of those like Dan and Pepe in the thing.
Yeah.
They got received well because it was like behind the scenes content that hadn't been posted. It was still about Formula E because it was the Formula E drivers, but it was also relevant to the Evo sessions. Like that was getting good reception. I feel like that's doing more to grow the sport than it is to pay influencers to come to the race and maybe post a TikTok.
Because then it annoys us fans as well, because we're like, we do free promo for Formula E all the time.
Yeah.
And we're not getting these opportunities. Like, I get a lot of opportunities as a fan, but like these guys are getting to like go in the garage and make content with the drivers.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that if I made content with Edo, like the people that follow me would love that.
We would eat it up.
Honestly, please let me in. But yeah, it gets a little bit annoying where it's like, these people don't care about Formula E.
No.
But like, we love Formula E. Like, we'll do advertising, you know. I'd do it for free. But
although I
have been doing it for free, like for 3 years I've been doing it for free, just like, for the love of the game.
Yeah.
I have seen Mahindra invite a lot of people who seem to genuinely care about Formula E, because I don't remember the name of the person, but they had someone in Sao Paulo, they had someone in Mexico, they had someone in Miami, they had someone in Jeddah, that they were like, oh yeah, we invited this and this person, and that person actually made and posted the content with Formula E, or well, with Mahindra, and they actually seem to like enjoy and actually had some knowledge about it.
Yeah, Mahindra's very good with that. But also, like, when I got invited, completely out of nowhere, by the way, to like come the other side of the barriers at the pit walk and like have photos with Edo's car and stuff, like that was received so well.
Yeah.
So I like that Mahindra's kind of mixing it up a bit.
Yeah.
But I think Formula E should take some notes, because
it feels to me, I don't want to disrespect Formula E in any way, because
no,
they've been more than kind to me.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of years, but like, it feels as though their marketing strategy has sort of come from like an online course or like a university like framework where it's like, this is how you learn to do marketing. It doesn't sort of take into account like a change in market and like a younger audience. It very much feels like this is the traditional way
100%.
to promote things. We're just gonna do it, and it feels very outdated. I look at some of the stuff that gets put out and I'm like, oh, this is really outdated. Like,
it feels like 50-year-old people, men in a marketing office being like, oh, we need to do this and this because that's what worked for them and that, like in the year 2000, you know? Whereas I'm like, if you bring in like the people who actually have like the fan view of it, they can then help improve their marketing.
But the thing is, this is so strange to me, because the people who are on like their media teams and stuff are young. They
Yeah,
are
Yeah,
they
all,
are.
and like they're like some of them, like they're lovely people. They like, it's almost as if like there's a massive disconnect between the people who are on the ground doing the work
yeah. And the people who are
and the people
approving it.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because like I see some of the stuff that goes out on socials. I'm sort of like, a young person wouldn't have produced this. A young person wouldn't have come
Yeah.
up
yeah.
with this.
No.
Like in London, when they were in the pit lane interviewing fans about like their favourite moments, that was such a good content idea because it
That
was
was
Yeah,
engaging with the
brilliant.
fans.
that
The
was
fans were
so
then
incredible.
sharing it, being like, "Oh shit! I've just
Oh,
realised
look.
I never did an internet reacts to Jeddah.
I was waiting for one because
Oh,
I've made some banger tweets.
Shit, I never did one. I'll do one today.
there's
Because
nothing of
I
me.
no, I booked Mark a load of tweets.
Yeah,
Shit,
it'll come.
I'll do it. Yeah, like so that was engaging for the fans because like the people who were interviewed were
Yeah,
sharing it, being like,
Yeah.
"Look, I did an interview." It also allowed for the recap of the season for them to like show highlights of what happened in the season.
yeah.
It's shareable content.
Same with what Mahindra did with
100% with the
getting the
messages.
fans like
Yeah.
in with both with Mahindra mentions
Yes. That was
and
so good.
with them doing like in London getting a bunch of fans together
Yeah.
and chatting to us there
Yeah.
as well. Like that gave so many
Yeah.
opportunities.
Because with the one that
Yeah.
Formula E did, obviously like a lot of my friends were in it, and they were giving shout outs to the graffiti helmet because of me. Thank you, Kay.
Yeah,
So then like that became a thing of like I could share it because it's like, aha, this is a thing that I've been referencing the whole season. So
yeah. That
that was really good. So even though I wasn't in it, like I could still
yeah, and we
engage
were
with it
like,
because all of my
oh,
friends were in
look,
it.
this is our friends.
Yeah,
They were interviewed, they were getting the
yeah.
spotlight and things like
And
that.
they did the year before that they did a video in the pit lane where we all like showed our outfits and stuff because me and Key were in it with our
Yeah.
baseball shirts. And that was really good as well because like literally I just got approached and they were like, "Can you do this for a TikTok?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Hmm.
So I think yeah, bit more fan related stuff, please.
Yeah, I think like doing that and like giving a highlight to the fans as well
Mm,
makes people be more interested in
yeah,
becoming a fan and putting their stuff out there because
Yeah.
they then see like from previous years what the opportunities of doing things like that
yeah,
can bring them.
100%. I've seen so many people like make their own merch because I started doing it,
Yeah, but
and
also
then they
because
get noticed by their drivers and stuff.
there's also a massive lack of merch
Well,
or
that's
like
the reason that I
good
started.
a lack of good merch.
Yeah,
Let's
just gotta make your own.
that's affordable enough.
But then like the teams love it and Formula E love it,
Yeah,
and it's like it's basically free advertising. Like
literally.
I was in Mahindra's like end of season reel just because I had my jacket. Like
Hmm.
so, yeah, utilize the fans because you have them.
Since when is there a Formula E store subscriber thingy?
Hello,
I just went on the website.
become a wiener.
Become a
Oh,
Formula
I thought you
E
said
store
Formula E Source subscriber, and I was
no
like, I don't have
Oh my god!
subscribers.
store store. And I'm like, what?
A store subscribe? What the fuck is that
Yeah,
about? I'm not subscribing to your store.
what does that mean?
Doing everything but releasing the London tickets, I say.
To be fair, like I remember 2023, the Rome tickets went online like maybe 2 months at most before
Hmm.
the race it was happening.
It's
Like we
alright,
had,
like, give us a buffer, but, like, also, come on. Time's ticking.
yeah.
I'm glad
Also,
they haven't dropped it in, like, back-to-back weeks like they have done previously.
something I do want to say, like so
Yes.
many teams have merch on their own website
Hmm.
that is not available on the Formula E store.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, but why?
For why? Also, there's no like notifications that like teams have come out with merch. Like I didn't even realize that Mahindra had got merch until
And
somebody said in the
Vision
group chat.
and Vision did make a post of them dropping merch. But besides that, no one.
Yeah, like just a hey Mahindra merch in the store
Yeah.
would be great because I didn't know. I mean, I can't buy
Even
it at
if
the moment anyway, but still.
even if it was like, oh, look, Edo got pole. Get your
Here's some Mahindra
Mahindra merch
merch.
to show your support.
Yeah, come on, guys. I can't all do it myself. Come on.
Wait, what the do you guys know Top Trumps?
Yeah,
Yeah, they've got Formula E top trumps.
Yeah.
yeah. They put it on the store.
They were promoting those in Miami or Mexico, I think.
Oh, I
Yeah.
completely missed that.
Only
Oh
because
yeah,
I saw them on a track
Mexico.
walk. They were doing a track walk and they were like showing them off.
It was in Mexico because
Yeah, and who began then?
150th rate.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah.
like things like that, I'm like, what the? How do you mean? Like you say it once and then think, oh yeah,
That's
or
it.
well, not even say it. You just show it in some photos or a video,
Yeah.
and that's it. But yeah, market also like if you go to the website, why is it like this instead of just
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
pictures of the logos?
It's a bit. Mm, mm,
I'm not a fan of that.
bit iffy.
I wouldn't hate it if it was all photos of the same thing.
Yeah,
Like
but
if it
it's
was all photos of caps or all photos of sleeves, but because it's like
yeah.
all different, it looks weird.
This is a race suit. This is I don't even know what it is. This is the back of a shirt. This is a cap.
Yeah.
This is I don't know. This
Mahindra
is
haven't
a
even
Think
tried.
maybe a
this
cap.
is a race suit. This
That's
is a
someone's back.
polo. This is a polo. That's a back. That's another
Yeah.
back. Like
That's a good idea in theory, but like
make it all the
Yeah.
same thing,
yeah,
and then
like make it
have it
all a
that it
shirt or something.
make it all a cap, make it all a shirt, make it all a
Yeah.
race suit.
Yeah.
But don't do whatever this is. And then, yes, you can have it rotate. That's sometimes it's a cap, sometimes it's a shirt, but make it all the same thing for every team.
Yeah.
But I have so many opinions on
Yeah.
merch. I fear they would not be very happy with me when I speak about all of them.
In conclusion, just put us all on the team. I have
Yeah,
some thoughts.
we have many thoughts.
Okay.
That jacket looks so comfortable, but I'm not gonna pay 140 euros for it.
Yeah.
Well, that's also the other issue is that race merch is really fucking expensive because it's all
Yeah,
like team gear replicas.
yeah.
Yeah. But also, if you just like, for some teams, if you just wait until the end of the season, like Andretti,
Just give it away in
they
the pit
just
lane.
give it, yeah. Or if you just
Yeah.
rock up to Berlin, the Mahindra admin just gives you a hat.
Or it gives you a goodie bag.
Yeah. Like, if you're really annoying about it, they'll just give you free stuff.
If you're really annoying and you celebrate your birthday in Berlin,
Yeah.
maybe you'll get some shit with a lot of things in it.
Exactly.
And if you participate in Mahindra mentions and are the
Yeah,
besties
and you
of the
win.
teams.
I mean, I would have rioted if I didn't win, seeing as Edo and Nick were picking the winners.
Yeah, same.
That's why I purposefully picked those photos. I was like, Edo.
Yeah. I do like the way some teams incorporate the fans.
Yes. I love
I
it.
feel some teams can be better at it, but they also have drivers that are not as into content creation they are.
Yeah.
I think Envision has gotten a lot better with their
Oh,
content since they've got Joel.
100%. 100%.
They milk Joel for their content, but
Yeah.
that's
But
completely
also,
fine
like,
by me and
Seb's
Jody.
really into it.
Seb, whenever he is in it, he's into it,
Yeah.
but he isn't always in it because Seb is Seb and he's old.
He's a grumpy man.
He's a grumpy old man. Well, he's not that grumpy
But,
anymore.
like, when he's into it, like, he's a really good lip syncer.
He
Like,
is
he's too good for a man of his age.
like, I love the way that he commits to the bit
Oh,
whenever he has to be in
100%.
film.
100%.
Like, he's there for it.
Yeah. We
And
need
I
old
fear,
men lip syncing to TikTok audios. That's what we want.
yeah, I fear that there's some drivers that are just not there,
Yeah.
which is completely fine. I do think that Jeff has grown on me since he's been teammates with Nick Cassidy. Still not great, still French and bald.
But now Nick Cassidy is also bald.
But Nick Cassidy is also bald.
Yeah.
And
Bald
like
brigade.
Da Costa and Mitch, yes, they're milked for content. I'm not a fan of it, but it does do really well. Nissan has fallen off my radar completely
Yeah.
compared to previous years.
Nissan's like videos seem too pre-planned.
Yeah.
In the sense of they're always this all the same format where it's like a fun transition.
Yeah.
But they don't. It's not really relevant content. It doesn't seem to keep up with trends. It's not shareable content.
No, that's what I mean. Like they've fallen off the radar for me.
I
like
really liked when they
content-wise.
did the like Nismo moment of the week.
Yeah.
Like that was very funny. It was kind of like Harry Hill's TV bet. Like when they did there was one that I loved. I think it was Mexico, where like they opened the door and Ollie was like trying to speak Spanish and he just absolutely flubbed it. And that was like the moment of the week. That was so funny.
They've done so many cool things in previous seasons, and that's why I say like they've fallen off the radar for me because this year it's not been up to par. And it's not grown in the way that other teams have grown.
Yeah.
Porsche just is Porsche. There's nothing there. It's very German.
It's kind of nothing burger. Yeah. And that's a shame because like Pascal and Nico seem to be getting on pretty well.
Yeah.
And I would like to see more of that.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I feel like Pascal has changed since he's been teammates with Nico.
He's opened up a bit more, I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like he's less German. Just say it easy.
German, more Swiss.
I mean, Envision. Mahindra are still great with content.
Yeah.
Like they still put out quite a lot of content between races as well.
That whisper challenge was
whisper
crazy.
challenge, where was the whispering?
Where he was just yelling in Edo's face for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite funny.
Let's see.
I got plenty of good reaction photos out of that, actually. Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Kiro we have talked about.
Yeah.
Penske don't do anything.
Nothing.
Citroen are doing quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like during race
weekends.
Citroen
is they don't use Twitter.
No.
Boring.
And the way Instagram and TikTok's algorithms work, I don't see a lot of their stuff because my Instagram feed seems to be stuff from November and not stuff that's just happened.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. That's the issue I have with them as well. Like, I would love for Citroen to start using Twitter. Purely because then they can also do like during the race updates of where their cars are or if there's an issue with the car or whatever. Because that seems to work for a lot of teams and for Tyler.
Yeah. And Mr. Fourth.
So, like, that's one thing that I want to be like, that could be better.
Yeah.
Do we have another team? Oh, Andretti. Well,
Andretti's
are always good.
they're always good. They're really
They're
lucky
always
with
on
Liv.
it. Big up Liv.
Like they've
Also,
been,
I think Andretti just as a brand across all of their
Yeah.
like across all sports, Andretti's
they
media is good.
So
they
good.
understand their audience and they understand marketing
Yeah.
in the way that they should, and in the way that like they post what they know will do well, and that will also do well.
They're also
Not like,
trackside really good with fans.
yeah.
They are. Yes.
I remember.
So good.
I remember us being in London and being like, oh, look, there's Liv and some others from Andretti hiding the driver cars around the
Yeah.
XL.
That's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
The only other team I've seen like doing the driver cars thing outside of Andretti is Mahindra.
McLaren
Like
did it as well.
and
Yeah,
McLaren
they
as
did.
Last
well.
race.
McLaren, Mahindra, and Andretti are the only teams I've seen doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it was Holly at McLaren who I think
Holly's
drove
so
before that.
good.
She's just joined Formula E, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah. They poached a lot of people by the looks of it.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people who work in a team have either worked with Formula E before or go to Formula E after they're done working with the team.
Yeah.
100%.
Not everyone, though. Still don't know where Damien went.
Not a Scooby, mate.
And I do notice that I do notice a little bit that Damien is gone with Mahindra.
Yeah. Yuki's done a good job, though.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Damien was a bit more press releasey rather than social media-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said at the launch that like he always has to like really quickly write up press releases and stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah. But I do feel like he was part of a lot of the initiation of incorporating fans more.
Yeah, 100%.
And they still do a good job with that.
Oh yeah.
But I have noticed a bit of a difference since he's not been with Mahindra anymore.
Yeah.
Not massive though.
Yeah. I would have liked another Jeddah watch party this year, to be completely honest. Mostly because I've got trophies to hold and the collection's growing and
yeah, but those trophies partially got one in Jeddah.
I know. There was 3 of them to add to the collection in Jeddah. I just want an excuse to go to HQ again. I miss it. It's a beautiful place. Yeah. I think just the overall thing is just, you got to include your fans.
Yeah.
You got to think about the fans. Because then you're going to get more people kind of... What's the word?
Engaged.
Yeah. You're going to have more people, like, endeared to your team. Because it's like, oh, look at what they've done for this person.
Yeah.
Look at what they've done for this person. Like, literally, me and Key...
I noticed that in Formula 1-ish, where a lot of people became fans of F3 and F2 drivers because it was easier to get noticed and get perks like going into the paddock or getting things signed or getting notifications on Twitter and things like that.
Yeah.
Which, not to say these people were fraudulently doing that, but that is definitely something I noticed being at Silverstone, that there was a lot of people who were fans of these F2 drivers purely because it's easier to get recognised by them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a perk for me. Like, I was just a Mahindra fan because Edo went there. And, like, everything that they've done for me is just a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I became a Mahindra fan when they got Nick there.
Yeah.
Because when Degrassi was there,
Yeah, same.
oh
I
I
wouldn't have touched
avoided
him with
the
a 10-foot pole before that,
I
but then
tried to avoid the team like the plague.
yeah,
Like I'm gonna be honest with that, and that's
yeah.
purely because of
I think they already know
Degrassi.
though. I think they're already very aware.
Yeah, but now like
They know
the
everything.
team itself, I love them so much.
Oh my God, I can literally like I
Like
was watching the Jeddah pre with my dad, and I was doing his head in because I was like, "Hi Yiki, hi Chloe, oh my God, there's Matt, there's Jeremy." So I know the whole team at this point.
yeah, and I have similar with Envision. Like
Yeah.
I've when I started watching FE, I was an Envision girly
Mhm.
at heart. First because of Robin, then and also because of Nick, because became a fan of Nick because of Envision and Robin.
Yeah.
Then Robin, of course, left to go to Apt, and yeah,
God bless.
I liked Apt, but Apt was just there, and I kept being a fan of Envision because the team, like first race I ever attended, already gave me a free cap and chatted to me and
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
insane.
And I stayed with the team. Yes, I'm not as big of a fan as I was before because I didn't like Buemi when he came into the team because he was a bitch when he was at Nissan. But the team has grown so much on me as well, like again. And then they got Robin back and Nick left to go to Jaguar and I liked Jaguar and I liked Jaguar already, but like not as much. But the loyalty to Envision always stayed in some shape or form, purely because of that first race attendance experience.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have that with a few teams where I'm like, yeah, I love you because of what you've been able to do for me or for other fans. Even if they're not my favorites,
Yeah.
they're still high in my books in general because of that.
That was me with Maserati. Like, obviously, when Edo left, I I didn't really follow the team that much, but I always kind of like I went back because of Lizzie, but like because of how much they'd done for me in such a small amount of time as well. I
Yeah,
always felt like I've got to look out for the Mahindras,
I think I'll
the
always have a
Mahindras, the
soft spot.
Maseratis.
I'll always have a soft spot for Andretti because
Yeah,
they were the first team to like
yeah,
reach out to me
I remember that.
online, and when before Mazzano, they like invited me into the garage. They got me my first media pass. Like
That was so cool.
yeah,
I'll always have a soft spot for them because of it. Like, and I
Yeah,
still speak to Liv when I see her at races. Hi, how are
yeah.
you?
I always pop back to Maserati. Well, it'll be Citroen now, and I'll be like, and there'll still be people that recognise me at that garage, which is crazy.
yeah, exactly.
So
Like, that's the thing with so many things. I'm like, there's so much that can happen to influence following of teams. But if you've
yeah,
seen like either I see, I'm not the biggest fan of Andretti myself, but knowing what they've done for you, Tyler, and what they've done for Key
and
and
Galaxy,
Galaxy,
yeah.
I'm like,
God,
love the team for them.
yeah,
Like, not my team, purely because I don't have the same connection with them, but I love what they've done for other people.
yeah. And it's the same with Key and Galaxy for Mahindra as well. Like they
Yeah,
have a big appreciation for Mahindra because of what they've done for me and what they've done for Lan and Cher and you and like
yeah,
everyone. So it's not even like the team that you follow. Sometimes it's like the teams that your friends follow
exactly.
and a little
Because
bit goes a long way.
I have that with WEG as well. Like, for me, it's been BMW,
Mm,
Toyota, and then like you guys with Jota Cadillac. I'm like,
that was
oh,
crazy.
love the way you guys
Yeah.
act with them and
That was mainly because of
like
Lizzie though.
everything. No, but like just the way like you guys get to engage with them.
Yeah.
I love
It was
that
really
for you
cool.
because that makes me want to support the team as well because they
Yeah.
have such a positive connection with the fans.
It all
And
circles
it's
back.
so important for their own image as well.
100%.
So yeah, I think that's something that really needs to be like kept up high.
Yeah.
So, and
We're
I
such
think
good
that
friends.
like honestly, I think that can make or break like a sport.
Oh, 100%.
So yeah, I was writing something down. Oh yeah.
Big ups the teams.
And I think some teams can definitely learn in it,
Yeah.
and some teams are just there. No, like are there already. That's what I meant.
That sounded so shady.
Well, there are some teams just there, but they have their fans as well. Yeah, in conclusion, we've talked about a lot of things again. Some were more discreet than others.
Don't know what I mean.
We enjoyed yapping again, having this yap session. We thought like everyone probably watched the Jeddah races and the Miami race, and we thought like it if in the Jeddah race not much happened, so why discuss that one? We could discuss the Evo sessions, potential new tracks, the content creation by Formula E for Formula E, by influencers, by creators, by whatever, by fans as well.
Yep.
And we discussed Formula E merch a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
And I don't. Oh, and rookies, of course. I will quickly do a recap of the list of the rookies we think are going to be showing up at Madrid. Of course, this is a big guess and not a definitive answer because we cannot look into the books of teams. But we have for Andretti, most likely Nerea Marti and Jack Crawford. For Citroën, we think it will be Arthur Leclerc and God knows who, because we would have expected Theo Pourchaire, but he will be in Qatar for WEC testing. For Cooper Kiro, we think it will be again Bianca Bustamante and Callum Voisin. Diaz Penske, Jan Elaché, and Nikita Bedrin. For Envision, Zach O'Sullivan and Alice Powell most likely. Jaguar will most likely have Jamie Chadwick and Alessandro Giusti. Lola will most likely have Hugh Barter and someone else again. Mahindra, Kushmaini and Chloe Chambers. Nissan, Abby Pulling and Gabriele Mini. And for Porsche, Guiven and someone else.
Yes.
And probably it will be a 13-year-old or something for
Most
Porsche
likely.
again.
From Carrera Cup or something.
But that's our expectation for the rookie tests for drivers that will be participating. Of course, don't take our word for it because this is just a guess.
Yeah.
And then we will see you in a few weeks for Miami. Maybe in the meantime we will make like a quiz. I meant Madrid. My brain is so shit. Last year it was it last year Miami after Jeddah?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. But we'll see you all for Madrid. Maybe in the meantime we'll do like a quiz or like a tier list thing, ranking or whatever, to still get content out because we will be seeing you for Madrid in March on the 21st of March.
Nice.
Which is an insanely long time.
A month.
Yeah, it's a good couple of weeks.
More than a month. But yeah, let's see you all there. Thanks for listening. Check out our link tree in our bio to keep updated with our content.
Bye.
Bye-bye.